The World Stage with Shado, Twala, 10 to 1 p.m.
And she joins me now, Makeeda, Swan. Hello.
Hello, Shado. It's so nice to chat to you again. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, my goodness. You've got such a huge voice for your tiny frame.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment.
No, it is, really, because there's presence. You can't ignore you as I'm listening, and I'm listening and feeling so much because I'm listening with my heart, and I'm hearing... I'm hearing your plea, if anything, to unlock this person.
Yes, that's amazing. I'm glad because that's exactly the intention behind the song.
No, I tell you, but what genre of music is this? I mean, I was trying to imagine a video already and jumping up. I expected it to peak at some point and crescendo type thing. But I love Go ahead.
Genre, yeah, I guess I call myself a multi-genre artist. Hey, I don't really subscribe to one specific type of musical expression. So, I mean, if I had to label it genre-wise, I'd probably call it like orchestral R&B pop, maybe.
Okay, so let's just call it Makeeda Swan sound.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest option.
It's the easiest option. But how you dropped this when on?
Locked was dropped at the end of March, actually.
And what's the response been?
The response has been good. I think because it has a different sound, it is like people also, I don't know, people do have a tendency to want to like categorize what they hear.
Yeah.
So I think people have been like kind of intrigued by it. Some people don't like it, which is totally fine. Like not everyone's going to like everything I create.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like the response has been really good. And a lot of people have said that they can hear that, that deep like plea for this unlocking, and a lot of people have said that they can relate, so which is amazing. As a singer-songwriter, when you have people telling you that they can relate with what you're singing and what you're sharing, it's an amazing, amazing thing.
I think at this time of our lives, everything is blurred. I mean, when you look at what people are wearing, there's no right thing to do. You're creating your own kind of sound. You wear what you like. So we're fusing and we're being true to ourselves, right?
Absolutely. That's exactly what it's all about.
And speaking our mind in it. But now, how do you do all of these things? Because, Makeeda, you are modeling, you are acting, you and your husband make these beautiful watches. I mean, where do you find the time for all of this? But what are you driving yourself to do?
Well, I mean, I've always been a very creative person. So anything that has to do with creative expression, I'm there, as you've seen. And I just make time. I mean, with my music specifically, like it's what keeps me going. It's what makes me feel so alive. It's what makes me the happiest. So there's always time for the music. At this stage, as far as creating music goes, a very small percentage of my time is actually creating music, just because I'm an independent artist. I don't have a team behind me, so like 90% of my time is the phone calls and the emails and the just trying to get the word out and trying to build a loyal fan base, which takes a lot of time and energy. So I'm kind of just pushing through that, but I'm learning so much about the industry, and it's definitely valuable. Yeah.
So what's the process when do you know your song is ready for market?
Wow, that's a deep question.
Because, as a creative person, when do you know this is it? Okay, I can stop here and give it out, because it's your baby. You're trying to polish it every day. But when do you say, okay, I'm satisfied with Locked, and it can go out there and people can listen?
Interestingly enough, Locked is one of those songs that kind of just came to me. So it's rare in the sense that normally, like, the art of songwriting is very intentional. You've got to sit down and, it's like, okay, I'm writing a song today, or I'm writing a song this week or this month, and it actually takes a lot of intention and hard work. Whereas sometimes, like, singer-songwriters are overjoyed when they get these moments where, like, almost they're just channels, and the song just comes to them and it just flows out effortlessly. This was one of those songs. It's almost like I was thinking about a time, long ago in my life, like years ago, and for some reason it's just at this moment in time when the song came to me, I was just ready for it to flow effortlessly. So I hardly had to even think about when it was ready. It came to me and it was ready. Which doesn't happen all the time. That's very rare, but that's how it happened with Locked.
Well, I'm going to play Got It Good in a bit. How did that come, or was it the same process?
So that was different. So that was very much like, okay, I want to craft a fun, groovy song that people want to dance to, and a song that makes people just feel good. And so I sat down. I've got a little basic studio recording set up at my little apartment, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then, I crafted the verses, crafted the chorus, crafted the bridge, and that took a few days. And I asked for some help from my producer, just like with regards to guidance. So that was very intentional. I was like, I want to make the song, and I need to make it a certain way, and I want to have a certain sound. I think my favorite part of the song is the little James Brown sample that I've got in the choruses. It just kind of pays tribute to that retro sound of the song.
Oh, we can't wait to hear that. so when do we see you perform anywhere, or what's on the pipeline?
In the pipeline, I've actually got, I'm working on a music video for Got It Good. So that's taking up most of my time. I'm hoping, it'll be later this year in the next couple of months, because there's a lot that goes into it, obviously. So that's the biggest thing. And then I'm going to have a release party launch where the music video is then premiered. So then I'll also perform at that. So that'll be in the next couple of months. If people just stay tuned to my social media accounts, I'll announce everything there.
Which is what?
Pardon?
Your social media accounts, yeah.
I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, and I've got a YouTube channel as well. But it's mainly Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And it's Makeeda Swan.
Makeeda Swan, yes. You spell it Makeeda, and then surname is Swan, like the bird.
As in Swan Lake.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. Listen, I can't wait to listen to Got It Good. Again, congratulations. I don't know where you stop, but whenever you do something brilliant, we'll be talking again. But I can't wait for all the video, actually, because as Locked was playing, I was doing some. Okay, you can't see me. Thank goodness nobody can see me, because I was doing some bounces,
Oh, good.
It's a bouncy song, so I'm hoping to see at least a bit of bounce on the video.
So definitely, if you were bouncing along to Locked, you'll definitely be bouncing along to Got It Good.
Take care, my love, and congratulations, hey?
Thank you so much. Nice to chat.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Got It is a song by Makeeda Swan. Got It Good, in fact.